Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 30th of December for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. This week begins with the Sun combining with Jupiter. This is a wonderful energy of growth. We had it last week, but they're still together on Monday and Tuesday. So this is a really wonderful combination to have to bring the curtain down on 2019. But it is a week when we are going to have the shift on Friday of Mars into the sign of Sagittarius. Now, it has been going through the sign of Scorpio, which it governs over the previous 5.5 weeks before this week. But I think this move into Sagittarius is quite expansive and it's quite optimistic. But the energy that's building up is very much focused on the sign of Capricorn with the stellium that's developing in that sign. And of course, Saturn and Pluto are getting ever closer together, ready for the exact conjunction which begins on the 6th of January, but peaks in its absolute entirety on the 12th in that alliance that we've all been speaking and thinking about on the 12th of January. But this week, Venus and the Sun are actually forging, Venus in the sociable sign of Aquarius, are actually forging a semi-sextile to Neptune. So our ability to tune into others is actually going to be really crucial, particularly as when this new year begins, the moon is going to be alongside Neptune in the sign of Pisces. So that's a very perceptive rendering influence. It's asking us not to ignore how we feel, how we might get an instinct about something. So that's an energy that can really guide us throughout 2020 if we think of this as being our solar return overview forecast. But also, I feel that this influence of Neptune can make us much more mindful of those who are less fortunate, of perhaps being more concerned with making sure that any desires we have for success and ambition and status and more material push, which comes through this Capricornian guise, is tempered by a more spiritual dimension. So that's something we really can gain. But also at the turn of the year, Jupiter and Mercury are in a glorious combination, and they are angling across to Uranus. So thinking outside the box is going to be especially important. But the interesting thing with Uranus in the sign of Taurus, as it has been since last March, and of course there was that 5-month sojourn in 2018 from mid-May to mid-October, the thing about Uranus in Taurus, it's about asking us to break down the things that we actually like to keep fairly static, that we like to have routine around, that we could be a bit more rigid around. So what we're being asked to do is shake up our ideas, be more open-minded, be more enterprising, but at the same time trying to find solutions which are quite tangible. That's coming through the earth influence of both Taurus and Capricorn. So it's a very interesting week. We also have a quarter moon, which is in the sign of Aries on Friday, and that's angling to the Sun in Capricorn. So it's possible that the desire or the demand to be more orthodox or to fit in with what's expected, which comes through Capricornian energy, could be challenged by you, by me, by the people who want to set their own path in 2020, be more creative, but at the same time do achieve some kind of significant or substantive success. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye. Your specific forecast, Capricorn, suggests what a wonderful opportunity you have this week. The transition into this new year can see you with a rare opportunity, a quite unique moment in time for you to showcase what makes you you. Now, your great strengths, which are pretty constant, are your stickability, your reliability, your dedication, determination, your grit, and you can see things through and so you get tangible results. But this is a time to also have more confidence in the more creative parts of your nature, the more entertaining side of yourself. This is a time for you to really grasp your star potential. With the Sun combining with Jupiter on Monday and Tuesday, with Jupiter and Mercury in your sign, as the year begins, arcing over to Uranus, surprise people. Be a little bit more spontaneous. See where it takes you. It could really delight you too. It is true that Mars moves into a more sheltered zone on Friday and there is a quarter moon. I think the implications of this is that there may be somebody close to you that doesn't quite share your enthusiasm for the plans that you have, but you have to go with what's right for you. And I do feel that your finances could be better this week than you might think. And also, with Mars moving into your 12th solar house, it's possible that past skills and experiences and talents, or a past influence from an influential person, or that person themselves, could come back into play, but be repackaged in a way which works in the here and now, but does absolutely showcase your unique self. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.